Hello and welcome to the Remade series of Fallout 3 Real-Time Settler mod thing. I actually have no idea on the title of this video in this series just yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll come up with something by the time I'm actually uploading it. So, hello and welcome to this series. Simple as that. This series will be concentrating on one of the, in my opinion, one of the best mods for Fallout 3 in the entire history of Fallout games. Maybe not for New Vegas, but at least for Fallout 3 and the previous ones. Real-Time Settler. In a nutshell, you get to build your very own settlement. It pretty much is a very complicated mod, I will say that for a fact. There are a lot of options within menus, and it really is. It's kind of like, how do I explain this? Give me a second while I try and think of how to explain this. The features for Real-Time Settler are really difficult to get used to at first, but you quickly adapt to them, and you get used to all the features and all the grumbles. What the hell was that grumbles thing? Oh, I forgot. I turned all this crap off. Just give me a second while I get all this done. That's better, I've got all the sounds back on now. Right, so Fallout 3 Real-Time Settler is a very complicated mod, but you quickly adapt to it, so the learning curve really isn't that steep. So the first things first, what we do is we have to find Bess. Now, she will be, or he will be, I think Bess is a girl's name. Bess, I left her right outside Vault 101. However, when you first enable this mod, Bess will eventually come to you. She won't be anywhere on the map in particular, she will just come to you eventually, and if she doesn't, what you do is you fast travel, like I just did there, and she'll show up within seconds usually, depending on how many mods you've got enabled that are using heavy scripts. Now this is Bess, your fellow little companion sidekick Brahmin Bess. That's a hell of a mouthful. Anyway, right, she will immediately start following you, so Bess's orders, follow me, there we go. And what we need to do is we need to find a good place to set up camp. Now, I actually have no idea where I'm going to set that. Right, I've only uncovered a small portion of the map here. Again, oh, I didn't tell you lot, but I've actually had to start a brand new game since the last time I was making this series, which was 2 years ago. It's been a bit of a long time, I know, I'm sorry, but sorry about that, I had a phone call. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, we're looking for a camp. Not camps in ew kind of camp, I mean an actual camp. So, God. We need to, the ideal location would be somewhere near trees and a good little bit of open area, so it's not too steep, you're not in mountains, a nice little bit of flat area, flat land, where there's some trees around, because you will need to use the trees you get in the game, like this thing right up here. You will need to use these things in the mod to collect lumber, which is a resource you need to use to build with. Build shacks, homes, domestic places like a blacksmith, etc, etc, etc. Now I'm thinking I'm going to set up around this area up here, near the Temple of the Union. So I'm going to go to the scrapyard here, and I'm just going to find an ideal place to set up camp for the starting of our new settlement. So yeah, be right back while I find an ideal spot. Oh wait, they're not hostile. That's weird. Oh yeah, animal friend perk. My bad. Well, we got some meat nonetheless, so that's good. Meat! Dog meat! Everyone loves dog meat. Not really, but still. Actually, no. Everyone does love dog meat. Oi, mutt, where are you? I will explain in a little while as to why I'm collecting every single piece of armor and ammo and weapon from NPCs that I'm killing. I'll explain in a little while as to why I'm doing that, so yeah. It's important, believe me. Hell, I am glad I have the animal friend perk. Bloody hell. Whew. Hello, little boy. Oh, big boy, really. Jesus Christ, you're an ugly mother. I'll leave you alone and not point my gun at you. Oh, your little friend got killed, mate. Oh, poor thing. I'll just take his meat. Bye. Oh, land ahoy! Bloody hell, we finally found some land that looks pretty promising. Right, just gonna look over this area real quick, see if there's anything better. Not really. So, because that area, that's where old or something or other it's called, not Old Orleans, or whatever it's called, it's just, that place where all the Deathclaws live. I'm not going to go up that area right now. I'm going to have a browse. It's not like a window shopping, but you know what I mean. I'm going to have a browse around this area, see Are you having a bloody laugh? Right, I'm going to have a look around this area and see exactly where the ideal spot would be to set up camp. Is it already getting dark? No, it's just getting a bit crappy weather. Alright. You know what? It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be ideal. So, I am going to park my bum right... No, I'm out of energy. Alright, I'll park my bum right here. Right here, because there's stone there, which you technically don't need stone to build a stone mine, which you will need to build anyway. But it's more immersive if you build a stone mine. It's more immersive if you build a stone mine within stone cliffs, I think. So there's a few trees around, so that's not a problem. Like there are trees over there and a few over there. So yeah, it's pretty good. Not ideal for the flatness of land. The land isn't exactly flat, but I think we can deal with that. So yeah, for now though, let's set up camps. Bess, get your ass here. Good girl. Right, Bess's orders. Oh yeah, before you set up camp, the first thing you want to do is you need to go into Bess's orders. So you just basically talk to Bess. Good girl. And then you go into Bess's orders, open inventory, and then what you want to do is you want to open the aid container right there. And now you need to take all of the blueprints, all of them. Like, in fact, you need to take all this shit anyway. Excuse my language. Sorry, I'll try not to swear too much. But you need to take every single one of these things right here. All of them. Oh. Is that bugged? A camp 10? What the hell? Okay. That's weird. Oh. I don't really get that. Okay. You need to set up camp first. Okay, so before you do anything else, you need to set up your camps or settlement right there. Set up the camp, and that's done. Bess's orders, stay here. There we go, good girl. So, when you've set up your camp, you'll be given a selection of items and also a map marker. Your settlement right there. If I can move Bess's thing out of the way. Right there, your settlement. Damn it, Bess. Your settlement has a map marker which you can travel to, fast travel to, etc, etc, etc. It basically is exactly the same as if you wanted to travel to Megaton, or even Rivet City, which I haven't been to yet, but oh well. In fact, I need to turn that. Can I not? God damn it. Okay, so... No, I don't want the fast travel there. But you'll be given a selection of items, such as the Craftsman's Hammer. Where is it? There we go. Craftsman's Hammer. Now, this is used for a number of things, one of which is to repair items on the anvil, which I will eventually get around to. Now, let's go into Bess's inventory and take all of those blueprints and stuff. So, like all the items in her inventory, you just take those out. They don't respawn, so make sure you don't bloody lose them, like I did the first time around when I first started playing with this mod. It took me a while to realise that they didn't respawn. I kind of screwed that save game over, but oh well. So now what you need to do is, right, you need a campfire. Now this should attract a few NPCs, or one or two NPCs every night. So pretty much a whole day in the game will attract one or two NPCs, generic NPCs. So they're not going to be that high level, and you can add them to your village or settlement. So you want to get the wood campfire. That'll just set up somewhere. Right there, it will set up where your pointer is. Now you can move this around to your heart's content. You press you press spacebar to toggle between X and press spacebar to toggle between zoom in and zoom out features and functions. Press it again to toggle rotate. So you press the left mouse button to rotate anti-clockwise, and you press the right mouse button to rotate clockwise. With the zooming, you press your left mouse button to zoom in, and right mouse button to zoom out. These controls are actually entirely different to what is explained on the official mods walkthrough and FAQ pages, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. It's just a few different controls. Left mouse button to zoom in, right mouse button to zoom out with rotation. Left mouse button for anti-clockwise, right mouse button for clockwise. Simple as that. Now I'm just going to try not to place any items within the ground. Try and make it look at least half-assed acceptable. So I'm going to place this campfire right there. Now you place an object by pressing your C key, C for Charlie, and it should have worked right there. There we go. You might need to hold it, hold down your C key, depending on how many mods you got enabled and how many you're using heavy scripts. Now, press C. You press C again to actually place the object. Shut up. You can be quiet, Sharon. Sharon. I'm gonna call you Sharon from now on, because that's a girl's name. And even though you're a guy, I'm insulting you. Right. Anyway, place an object. Press C to get an idea of what it will look like. Then press C again to confirm the place object. And then after that, it's there. So you activate the campfire, and here it says, food not only keeps a man alive, it has practical uses. Cook a meal on your campfire by grabbing it and placing it into the fire. Both you and your companion's health will be fully restored. Tip: there is a 50% chance that every third day you will meet a wastelander in the wastes. This chance is increased by 100% each day if your campfire is still burning after 6 PM game time. So, basically, 50% chance that every third day in the game you will encounter a wastelander approaching your campfire. That's assuming your campfire is actually not lit like that. If it is lit like this, you will have a 100% chance after sometime after 6 PM in the game time that a wastelander, before I've had a few at the very most, but a wastelander at least will come into your campfire after 6 PM, guaranteed if it's lit. Simple as that. Now, to progress any further, we actually need to have companions, which, like I said, will happen after 6 PM game time. Now, I personally don't like to use the wait option or fast travelling in most cases, but for the sake of convenience, we will wait. And these followers are really getting in my way and doing my head in, but oh well. Right, so let's just wait for about 5 hours. There we go. Oh, it's comfy. My legs are killing me. I was at the gym earlier today and I really overdid it. Right, it's after 6 PM. Now all we do is wait around. Hopefully someone will approach us. If you don't seem to see anyone, there we go. If they don't seem to be walking towards you, or if you don't actually see anyone at all around your surroundings, and there is a thing up there. If you don't see an NPC around you, walking towards you, whatever, just wait another hour and that should do it. Now I'm not sure whether to start shooting that thing because he's coming towards us. Right, quick save right there. There we go. I saw light of your campfire. Can I warm up for a while? I'm looking for companions, and every real-time settler option in dialogue will have the RTS prefix, slogan, whatever, after the actual sentence, so you know what the real-time settler dialogue options are, because you can recruit NPCs that are already in the game. For example, Moira, is that her name? Moira from Mega Twin. You could recruit her technically, so yeah. And all that is, and that is all. Can we go? Yeah, I didn't read what he said, but oh well. Right, so now he is a companion. He's now part of our team, and eventually he will be part of the village. Because at first I'm only intending to make a village, and then maybe eventually upgrade to a town, and maybe a city eventually, in the long-term future. So, anyway, companions, RTS. Tip: if your companions are lost or did not follow you into a new cell, press the Enter button to call your companions to you. There we go. Companions, RTS. I personally don't want to read all through this, so I'm literally just going to say, if you want to read this, pause the video right now and read it yourself. Okay? Good. Okay, So, from this, I'm gonna get on and recruit another 3 companions, and I bloody knew it. I bloody knew it. Seriously. There we go. Good. I'm gonna recruit another 3 or 4 are you having a bloody laugh? Another one? Seriously? More? Where's it come from? Oh, over there. 2 of them? Serious? Ah! God damn it, did I really have to pick a robot spawning area? Well, so much for him. Bloody hell. Okay, well in that case I'll just take your stuff anyway, because I can use that to create scrap eventually. And that's good, a good bit of loot right there, and you are crap for loot. Okay, right, so I'm going to recruit 4 companions in total, 3 or 4, and then we will call it a day with this particular episode, because this is just the opening episode. We wouldn't call it a pilot episode, it's just the opening episode, so in episodes 2 and so forth, and onwards, we will be concentrating on more in each episode. So this is just a basic introduction to the mod, and if you would like to play with the mod, or even just experience a little bit of it for yourself, you can head over to the Fallout 3 Nexus and download it from there. Just search for Real-Time Settler in the search option, in the search feature, and it will show up within the first page. I can guarantee that. It's a pretty damn fun mod to play through, and yeah. So I'm just going to create these create them. I'm just going to wait for them. So yeah, be right back. Ah, there you are. Hello. I saw the light of your campfire. Can I warm up for a while? I'm looking for companions. Tell me more about your idea. And that is all. Can we go? So apparently I explained our plan for world domination. Right. 3 more to go, then we'll have an army. There we go. Oh, it's a woman this time. Yay! Or is it? Yeah, it's a woman. Kind of hard to see with a campfire here. And it's very hard to see anything else in the bloody land. It's... wow, it's dark. Okay. Wait for another hour. There we go. Yay! Another woman? Seriously? Whoa! Not so close! Jesus Christ! Yay! Another person. Good, good. Finally a dude. Finally, another dude! I think you're a dude. Yep, you're a dude. With a motorcycle helmet on. You look idiotic! Oh my god. But you have a gun. That's good. Good, good. Right, okay, I'm just going to wait until morning, because... it's a bit hard to commentate when I can't actually see anything. So, I'm going to wait for 10 hours, so it's then 6 PM, which will... excuse me, which will be light outside at that time, I hope. Yep, it's light. So, from this, we have a little posse and group team, whatever you want to call it. We have our doggy and our ghoul friend over there, Sharon. From this, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and sorry if my commentary has been a bit crappy. It's quite late at night, it's 11 o'clock at night, and like I said, I've been gym earlier, and I also went to a fitness class which has completely worn me out, and I'm so worn out I can barely speak properly, so hopefully episode 2 will have better commentary, and I'll be more up for intense tasks, like assigning a lumberjack to collect wood, building a stone mine, and also creating our first house, which will be technically a market. That'll be our goal. Those will be our goals for episode 2. So thank you very much for watching, guys and girls. Hope you have a good day. Take care. And adios for now. Bye bye.